by doing that, it put us from eighth place, or put me from eighth place up to sixth place. So I am right in the bracket. So um, I, we've got Dale Hollow to go, and I've not fished Dale Hollow but one time, and well, 2 different days one time, and I still don't know a whole lot about Dale Hollow, and but we're gonna go down there and fish that tournament. Hopefully, Chris will make that one. Um, and if he does, it's going to be another battle for me, to stay in that sixth position. Um, if if Buck comes, and does better, he's liable to scoot past me in that one. But you're not safe in that sixth position. You're not safe anywhere in the top 10 against any of these guys. I'm telling you. Um, Snap of your fingers, one tournament, one good day, and for one bad day, or semi bad day for someone else, and things can totally swap around. That's how good these guys are. But looking forward to staying in that sixth position if I can. If it's Lord willing, I will be in that. Come down to it. Now, once I get to that, I'll put the bracket back up here again for you to see it. Um, I was actually able to move, like I said, up to the sixth position. Trey Helms is still ahead of me in the number fifth, the fifth spot. Chris Sims dropped down right below me. Then JD is below Chris, and then Buck Collins is down in ninth at this time. But again, anything can happen right there. You bring up the bracket part, and let me see if I got this right. If I don't, someone let me know that's in the club. I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. The way it would stand right now is I would face the Cofields. Another one, good guys, good fishermen. Shoot, I would face those guys, and the winner of that one would face Jimmy and Ray Pratt. All right, now that would be the second, third, and sixth teams. All right, now in the top we got Joe, Matt, George Hamby and Tom, and Trey and Buck Collins would be sitting in that one. And the winner of the George Hamby and Trey Helms shootout would go against Matt Zenas and Joe Nash, if I'm reading things right. And then the following week, fish again, back-to-back tournaments here. And, the winner of whoever ends up in those final two will be the champion. They'll have a championship tournament there. But I'm blessed to be where I'm at. It's only, through the will of God that I am there, because there's so many good people in this tournament. I'm telling you, it's back and forth all the time with these guys. No matter what position, like I say, a lot of good anglers in the whole tournament trail this year. There was 24 total, and all of them are great. All of them are good. They're not up in the points simply because they had obligations. They couldn't make tournaments. They had to work, and things like that. Family events come up, and they can't build on their points that way. But they're still they're all of these guys are hammers. Every single one of them can be on top, and I think every single one of them I've probably seen, if not in the top 10, in the top 15, or top 12 at one point or another. But you can't let your guard down with these guys. You got to try to be on top of your game in every tournament. And but anyway, I just thought I would come and let everyone know, let my sponsors know And if you caught it at the beginning of the video, you know, you see Bait Pop is going to be a product sponsor for the East Tennessee Crappie Tournament Trail. And, you know, I'm happy to have them there. You know, I'm not over it, but I know Matt appreciates, you know, I talked with him. He appreciates, you know, having people, you know, other sponsors to climb on board. And I appreciate Chuck Stokes and John from Bait Pop, you know, for sending me product to make this happen. Uh, can't say enough about them guys. Can't say enough about the product. You know, Bait Pop works. You know, it's helped me out. I've seen it. I trust in it. I believe in it, and it does. You know, and I do appreciate all their help. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it. You know, we rounded out having almost 11 pounds and finishing 8th in the Douglas tournament. You know, I'll put the board results up here, the weigh-in results up here, and let you guys see them. You know, and hats off. I need to say, hats off to Toby Cameron, finished 5th. Hats off to him. Hats off to George Hamby and Tom Claxons. You know, they have stepped up this year, and that's for sure. They have zoomed right up there. They took they took the second place win. Scott Bunch and Neil Albus took the first place win, and again, all of them are hammers, and I really want to congratulate each and every one of them and tell them good job. You know, it's hard against these people. Once again, I'm going to keep saying that. You know, you think you got it locked, think again, you know. But anyway, until next video, I'm Perry Hensley, Slab Happy Lures. I want to thank each one of my sponsors, you know, while I got you all here. I'm going to go over them here real quick. Rebel River Outfitters, Artistic Printers, Mammoth Ridge, The Angler Magazine, Kaler Packaging, Rougarou Tackle, Bait Pop, Mossam Market and Deli, Hooker's Terminal Tackle, and everyone else that has helped us out along the way this year. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You know, if it were not for you, I couldn't do half of what we do, and JD and I really appreciate it. So, thanks to you guys, and we hope you have a blessed day. We'll see you.